In this video, traders, we're going to look at what is painting the tape. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so what is painting the tape? First of all, let's talk about what is the tape. Basically, the tape it comes from the thing of the old ticker tape. We talked about this in another video. Go and check it out if you haven't yet already. And it's a good time to subscribe to the channel for kind of videos on this type of topic. And this would be your time and sales. And basically, your time and sales is telling you what is going through the market. This could be a stock, this could be a futures contract, could be anything pretty much. And it's going to tell you the price of the contract, is going to tell you the volume, and it's going to tell you the time. So it's basically just runs through like this, and it's going to show each person who subscribes to this information how much volume is going through and how quickly. So you're going to see kind of shares, trades going through. Some was 100, some was 1,000, some was sales. You're going to see it all rolling through, and there are ways and means that people will use this to make trading decisions. Won't go into that now, but that's pretty much what the tape is. Okay, so what is painting the tape? Basically, painting the tape is an illegal market manipulation strategy. And what people's incentive, or why they're doing it, or objective, should I say, is that they're trying to create an illusion of more volume in an asset than is truly there. Why would they do this? Well, if you see a sudden spike in volume, a sudden speed in the tape, if you're even watching your chart and you're looking there and your volume's here, and you see sudden spikes like this, it's going to draw people in, especially if you see a kind of price rising a little bit as well. You're going to draw a lot of people in. Now, of course, if you try and do this with Apple or Amazon, you're going to struggle. Anyway, let's talk about what it actually is first before we talk about what you're going to struggle with. So how would you do this? You're ultimately trading with yourself or with somebody else with a pre-agreed thing. And anything where you're pre-agreeing a trade is illegal anyway, but you're doing it to paint the tape and create an illusion of demand, it's also illegal. So let's say, for example, you were trading with somebody else on big share blocks. This starts to come through the tape as these big share blocks. People saw that. People see this painted tape on the volume bars. People see perhaps price moving a little bit. Maybe that will incentivize people to jump on this stock, cause a bit of a price rise. You then sell stock you already own, and you make a bit of profit from it. Now, going back to the original point before we kind of went to this, if you try to do this obviously in Apple or Amazon or anything thick like that, you're just not going to be able to do it. Your pockets are probably not going to be big enough. However, if you're looking at some kind of penny stock or some over-the-counter stock or something where the volume is lower, then your trades, you don't have to have as much money for your trades to stand out. You know, you could literally, you don't have to have big blocks either. You could just run through an awful lot of trade sizes to create an illusion of demand without actually doing a transaction, because you're transacting against yourself or against somebody else, or a pre-arranged transaction. You might do that kind of at the end of the market, at the end of the day, when it comes to the close. And so you're causing this little run up, this little spike in volume, hoping to induce more buyers to step in the next day, hoping to induce perhaps a little extra flurry of buying into the close. Ultimately, you're just manipulating people's perceived supply demand assessment. And you know, we see this a lot in kind of terminology in terms of like level 2. So we've got the bid and the ask, and we see kind of this manipulation where, you know, we'll often have, you know, big size placed on the bid here, hoping that it's going to draw a lot of people in to buy, because they see massive size stacked up on the bid. They come in and buy, and in reality, you know, they've got their sell order sitting here, and they've just been looking to get filled in the sell order. So it's a similar kind of thing where, even though in that case you're not actually doing a transaction, all you're doing is presenting orders on the book to give the illusion of support or give the illusion of overhang of supply, whichever you want to kind of do, you're still manipulating people's perception of it falsely to engage them or to encourage them to trade based on the information that you're giving, which happens to be false. Same kind of thing, but painting the tape is literally putting that footprint on the tape, and we call it a tape obviously because the old ticker tape used to come through the machine in the olden days. Now we still call it a tape, but it's all obviously all digital. You're putting prints on the tape. In other words, you're writing trades coming through. You're painting it, And that is causing people to literally say, hey, you know what, something is going on. I want to get involved in this. I need to be participating. And it's obviously a complete lie. It's completely made up, because you've done it purely for the purpose of encouraging them to engage in a trade. So that's painting the tape, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.